Dear people in Hamburg, we are the Mimi Project Migrants for Migrants. The current situation due to the COVID-19 pandemic in Hamburg and Germany in general is getting a bit more relaxed. This means that the restrictions and regulations can be loosened. In this video, we would like to inform you about the current regulations in Hamburg. The following applies from now on. People who are vaccinated or have recovered from a COVID-19 infection are treated the same way as people with a day current negative test result. The curfews do not apply anymore. All students can take their classes in school again. The kindergartens continue regularly with a few exceptions. This means that care is provided for 20 hours on at least 3 days. Retail trade can open again. A digital contact tracking takes place and the number of people is restricted according to the sales area. You don't have to get tested as long as the 7-day incidence rate remains stable under 50. Contact restrictions are extended to 10 people from multiple households, children under the age of 14, as well as people who are vaccinated or have recovered from a COVID-19 infection do not add to the number counted. The outdoor gastronomy can open again. A maximum of 50 people from a maximum of 2 different households can sit on a table and digital contact tracking takes place. A rapid test is not needed. Contact-free exercising in groups is possible with up to 20 people. Exercising outdoors is possible with up to 20 children, with a supervising person with a negative rapid test. Gyms can open up again, sauna and swimming facilities remain closed. Open-air swimming facilities are open, however, before visiting you must get tested and the hygiene regulations apply. Children's birthday parties with up to 10 children until the age of 12 are allowed in private settings. Body proximal services beyond hair salons and pedicure can be used when customers provide a day current negative test result. Digital tracking must take place, the staff gets tested as well. Other educational institutions can open up as well. Testing and following the hygiene regulations is mandatory. Services in children and youth programs as well as social services can continue to provide their program. Senior meetups can take place. Hygiene regulations must be followed. You do not have to wear a mask in parks or green areas or vehicles. Only when the minimum distance cannot be kept you must wear a mask. Cultural, physical activity or similar events can take place outdoors. Hygiene regulations, setting an appointment, mandatory testing, digital tracking, limitation of attendees to a maximum of up to 250, as well as assigned seats or spots must be respected. Private parties remain prohibited. If the 7-day incidence rate remains stable under 50, you must not get tested when visiting museums, exhibitions, and memorials. Worship services and other religious events are allowed when the minimum distance and hygiene regulations are followed. In closed rooms, a medical mask must be worn. Singing together is prohibited. When a lot of visitors are expected, a registration is needed. Starting from the 28th May, visiting theaters and concerts is possible when strict rules are followed. When the 7-day incidence rate remains stable under 50, further loosening of regulations are planned. Further openings in gastronomy, hotels, accommodation providers, and touristic services can be expected. Now, the current regulations regarding travel and return from risk areas. When traveling to and back from risk areas, you must immediately be quarantined for 14 days. Quarantine can only be shortened when the immediate test result as well as a second test after 5 days are negative. This must be a PCR test, an antigen test does not suffice. You must cover the costs for testing. Vaccinated and recovered people are excluded from the mandatory quarantine. Since the 8th of March, when returning from areas classified as virus variant hotspots with more contagious forms of the coronavirus, you must follow a strict quarantine for 14 days. For this, no exception is made for vaccinated and recovered people in Hamburg. On our website www.mimi-hamburg.de we provide multilingual information on the topics of health, stress, and violence. Take care and stay healthy.